Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pendaker of Kung Tech Fu, reminding you and teaching you how to do that unstoppable crypto kung fu all day long. Protecting yourself from people that simply don't want you to have crypto because they know it has the ability to catapult you into financial freedom. We're going to make this one quick and sweet today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about Tomb, the game of Tomb. And basically, we're not even going to look at Tomb itself. This is the original OG. But what we're going to look at is what Tomb teaches us. And basically, what Tomb teaches us is it teaches us how to do an infinite money loop, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get into this infinite money loop, let me first say my disclaimers. I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor. Anything that you choose to do based upon what you see in this video is totally and completely your responsibility. But logic states that if you do what I do and you see me getting results, if you use me as a template, you too will get similar results. So with that, let's get at it. Also, one last disclaimer. Make sure that you are in full regulatory compliance with the rules of your jurisdiction and or your country, because we are, of course, law-abiding citizens and we don't want to get in trouble with any three-letter people. So make sure that you're up and how should I say, current on what's going on as this technology develops and as we approach all of these things that are happening, you know, with the banks going down and, you know, the Fed now coming in July and the Chinese yuan coming in August. It's like we know and understand all of that. You know, I'm not even going to go into all of that, but we're going to go into this. And basically what this is a little schematic that I got from, I forget this guy's name, but he's got a great channel. I wish I could remember his name so I can get him a shout out. But basically he's showing right here of how to use Tomb to create what we call an infinite money loop, ladies and gentlemen. So let's say you go into Tomb, which is the original OG, and you go here and you start out with this Life 3, this Kinesis, meaning the beginning, right? So you grab yourself some base, some T share, your B share or T bond or what have you, and you go up here and you go up to the swapper. And when you go up to the swapper, you go and you swap Life 3 out for Tomb over here. And then once you swap that out, then you see the arrow, then you go down here and then you take the Tomb and you swap it out for Phantom. Once you swap it out, then you go up here and you go Tomb, Phantom, LP, and then you go over to this next one. I don't expect you guys to remember this. This is just merely an example. Then you go over here to L share, which is the shares of the platform. You put that into T share, and then you go right back to the beginning to do rinse and repeat. Now, why am I showing you guys this? Okay, I'm showing you this because I'm trying to prove a point and or show a principle of how to create an infinite money loop. Once you understand how to do an infinite money loop, you can then do other platforms that utilize the same methodology. And what we call those things that utilize the same methodology is we call those forks or replicas. But before we get into those forks and replicas, let's take a quick look at Spritz Finance, ladies and gentlemen. Now, why are we looking at Spritz Finance? We're looking at Spritz Finance because if you guys been watching my videos, you know and understand that this is how you're going to take what you earn in crypto, the dividends that you earn, you're going to take and you can come in here and you can pay your bills with the dividends that you earn from crypto. So it's like paying your bills for free, basically, because it's not touching your base pay or your base money that you use as a generator to make dividends. Okay, so with that, let's just you guys already seen and understand that. So we have that. We also have Kinesis money, and that's talking about tokenized utilities, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just go over here very quickly and let's just go into Kinesis money so I can show you how to utilize a dependable and reliable system to turn your worthless fiat into tokenized gold and silver. It's right here at Kinesis money. I'm going to put all of these descriptions down below, but you go inside there and you can send crypto into the platform once you create an account, and you can buy tokenized gold and silver. And anytime you like, once you build up a repository, if you request for them to send you physical gold to your house, they will most certainly do so. However, one suggestion is do not have too much gold on your person, because the whole point of tokenization is that it gives us the security of being unconfiscatable, okay? If something is unconfiscatable, that means no one can take it away from you, and you probably will sleep better at night knowing that, you know, nobody's going to come and try and knock you in the head because you don't have it physically on your person. In other words, nobody can steal it from you, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to keep, you know, 80-90% of your gold, silver, platinum, palladium, all of that, whether it's diamonds, emeralds. You want to keep all of that tokenized. So that's the whole point of the matter. It provides you security so that you just don't want large sums of physical gold and silver laying around. Maybe a little, but most of it should be tokenized. Okay, and with that, let's just go right on back, ladies and gentlemen, to where we were. And we're going to take a quick look at a replica of Tomb, which we were just talking about, that has the same methodology. And of course, the greatest one of all that I really enjoy and really adhere to is called Dex Finance, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Dex Finance is extremely wonderful because what Dex Finance allows you to do is, it started off as a Tomb fork per se, but it became so sophisticated that it's almost unrecognizable as a Tomb replica, okay? Because first thing they did is they got rid of the bonding token, or what they call solving the fatal flaw. But you see, if you go here, you have the farms. You can wrap it, you got debugs, you got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. But the most important thing, of course, is the farms, where you can go and you can take your USDEX, which is a stable coin, and USDC, pair those together in a liquidity providing token, and you place it in here. Now, the great thing about placing it in here is whenever you go in here, you can go in here and you can actually, when you go to create the LP, you can go here and you can choose any one of these tokens, and it will zap, as you see here, it says zap. It will zap it into the liquidity token for yourself. So you don't have to go over to Pancake Swap or anything like that and create it yourself. You know, I know how to do those things, but just the fact that you can zap it straight from here just using one token and it will create it for you, that's awesome. And then once you create it, you go here to deposit LP, and then you hit max, and then you go in there and you just click deposit. Okay, now that's the farm aspect, lady. You got one farm, you got this second farm, which has a higher APR here, as you can see, with the Dex share, the share token, and BNB mixed together, and you got Wrap Dex and Dex share down here. So you got 3 vaults here, if you, I mean, not vaults, but 3 farm partitions, if you will. Now let's go down here, because the thing I really want to get to here is the new and improved Dex vaults, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see here with the Dex vaults, you have the BNB blockchain available, you have the Canto blockchain available, or mainnet, you have the Phantom blockchain, you have Optimism blockchain layer 2, of course, and Arbitrum, which is a layer 2 for Ethereum as well. Now you've got all of these, but you have access to these different vaults down here. Okay, this is for Canto. All right, you place your stuff in here, and you can actually, what I'm actually using this to do is I'm actually using this to feed my favorite projects indirectly, because when you put something in here and you utilize the Dex, you know, we got Thena here, so you're going to get a little bit of a higher APR over here, or maybe a lot, depending on what vault you go into. And this is one way that you can actually big up, if you will, your favorite platform while expediting, you know, making a little bit more money. Okay, now I'm going to go up to the top, and I just want to show you something. We're going to go to my vaults, and I have 2 vaults here. I have one for EMP because I love EMP money, and then of course I have one here for Arbidex. All right, now in Arbidex, as you can see, I got a 50% take profit, and I got 50% being reinvested back into the platform. So what this is, what all of these vaults are doing for you, it is continuously 24 hours a day multiplying and flipping that money. This is like rinse and repeat on steroids, ladies and gentlemen. And whenever you want, you can come over here and take this little profit and do what you choose to do with it. But if you really adhere to the principle of compound interest, most times I would say 5 or 6 times out of 7, because there's 7 days in a week, you know, we want to do a 6-to-1 strategy where we compound 6 days, take profit on the 7th day, or compound 5 days, take profits on the 6th and 7th day, or you know, what have you. Or you may not compound for a couple of days, and you may wait and then just take it out there. But with this, you don't have that problem, because this auto compounds for you. So if we take a quick look here and we go down, you can really see what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I would have to switch the blockchain here to go to Arbitrum. Let's just do that. Let's just connect to Arbitrum very quickly so that you guys can see what's going on. Now, what's going up here? Now, what I like to do is I like to click off and click back, and that kind of expedites it a little faster. But no, we're not going to do that. This is very sensitive, so you have to be careful where you click. But if you go here, you can look at performance, ladies and gentlemen, and it shows you exactly what's going on here, what's going back into Kitty, you know what I'm saying, what you got pending, you know, what's going on here. Because so you can see I'm earning actually, you know, the WETH here. Let's go over here to profit, because if we go to profit and we take a quick look up here, we can see that we're earning USDT and Ethereum. All right, that's what we're earning here. But let's go back here, and if you go to the other one, if you go into EMP, let's switch the chain back to BNB, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see I really don't have anything in here right now. I'm just starting this one back out again. But if we go down, and if you go down to this bracket here, you can see the performance, of course. But if you go to profit and you just go up here, you can see in this one here, you're actually going to be earning all 5 of these. Now, the great thing about this is that even though this is Dex Finance, what it's doing is continuously buying these tokens and making them available for profit. So you are actually catering to Ethereum indirectly. So because you're creating sales pressure for EMP and eShare, while simultaneously getting BUSD, Ethereum, and BNB over here. So, of course, the more you put in, the more you're going to profit. All right. So this is one way that you can feed your most favorite projects from a distance. Now, if we go back here to All Votes, there's another project that I'm big on, and it's called Athena. Okay. And Athena is a wonderful project. And these are all reliable platforms that allow you to do infinite money loops, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not going to take a deep dive into this thing. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, these basic things here. Now this one here, this is the actual Arbidex on Arbitrum of that first vault that I just showed you. This is the actual platform. Now this is the Arbitrum exchange. And you see they have total value locked up here of almost $70 million. And they got the ARX token at $3.95. This is pretty much its bottom. I've been involved with this it's only been out a couple of weeks, but I've been involved with this for about a week and a half, and it's pretty much found its bottom. So it's fluctuating now between $3 and $7, up and down as people buy and sell. But this is extremely wonderful. It has a great developer, Madrid22. Shout out to you. And it's like a one-stop shopping. You have your swapper, and then you have something here. You have this one here to provide liquidity for your LP tokens. Then you got your farm, and when you go to the farm, you can go over here. You stake your ARX and your wrapped ETH, and plus you get the fees. This is one of the only DEXs that actually gives the fees back to the clients. Okay, it does not go to the dev. So you got a few partitions here to go in here and earn ARX plus wrapped ETH plus the fees. And then if you don't, you want to stake stable coins, the great thing about staking stable coins is that there's no impermanent loss. So you still earn the same thing here, but at least with this, no matter what happens up here, down here, you're not going to lose any money because you're dealing with 2 stable coins. And with stable coins, once again, no impermanent loss. You cannot lose money. You can only make money. This is why the APRs are so low. You say, why is it only 17%? Why is this one only 24%? You know what I'm saying? But you because you can't lose money with this. You see, this one is 5.5. You see, because you can't lose money. So basically, you sit your money in here and you just let it dynamically grow, and you know that you're not going to lose any money, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the farm aspect here. And then, of course, you got Seagold from Collective Finance, which is about to launch any second now. Now, we can go over here to the Earn tab as well. And we go over here to Earn. You see, I locked some stuff up for a few months here. And this is fluctuating. You see, I just put about 40 bucks in there just to build on. And I got a flexible I just tried the flexible stake out as well. But if you go straight to the bottom here, I got a little bit going on in here to earn some Seagold token. Now, Seagold is a token that, like Kinesis money, this is also tokenized gold, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Seagold. Now, this one is on Arbitrum, but natively it is on the Binance Smart Chain. When the actual platform, the reason why this is here is because these guys who make Collective Finance, they are actually good friends with Madrid 22, who created this platform here. Madrid is a great guy. He's a family man, and he's not going to rug you, okay? This is an immutable contract, and even the fees, like I said, go back to you. So this is a wonderful platform, and it is my suggestion that if you want a good, reliable platform that's going to make you money long term, you see, the whole point of this, ladies and gentlemen, is to provide yourself with multiple income streams, okay? So with that, let's just go in here one time, and we're going to take a quick look, and I'm going to let you go. We're going to take a quick look at EMP money, ladies and gentlemen, if I can get this thing to spell correctly. All right, EMP money. Now let's see if we can get in there. All right, EMP money is also on the Binance Smart Chain. All right, so take the time to learn the blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, because it is a way for you to become your own bank. It is a way for you to have full self-autonomy and to give yourself a license to make as much money as you want. And also, you have the powers that should not be trying to take crypto away from you. So you need to, the more you know, the better off you are. Okay, so this is EMP money, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if we look in here in the farms, you can go in here and you can, just like Dex Finance and EMP money together, they are now in a partnership together, and they are using a new project called Layer 1X in order to seal the deal, if you will. Now, Layer 1X is a Layer 1 blockchain. Let me just go here. Let me do this, ladies and gentlemen. It comes up with. Here we are. Layer 1X right here. So this is the world's fastest interoperable blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. Layer 1X is a decentralized blockchain providing unrivaled interoperability, scalability, speed, and security. All right, so this is history being made right here. This has never been done before, and from what I've seen, ladies and gentlemen, through the ANAs, it is already working flawlessly. It hasn't launched yet. I got in on the pre-sale on this, and I'm patting myself on the back for that. But I advise you to come and take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. And I think the pre-sale is over. I'm pretty sure. Let's go here to buy L1X. Yeah, the Layer 1 private sale has now closed. We anticipate opening the public sale around June. So June, July, August, somewhere's within there. I previously heard August, so don't get your hopes up. But yeah, so the Layer 1X private sale is now over. I feel good that I finally got in on something early. And so I can't wait to see what this thing is going to do. But EMP Money and Dex Finance has partnered with Layer 1X. So this is going to be the glue that's going to kind of solidify not only Dex Finance and EMP Money, but all of the other projects looking to do big things in this crypto space. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is the Pendaker signing off, just giving you the guidelines and the rules so that you can give yourself a license to make all the money that you want, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you put $100 in to one of these compounders or one of these tune forks, you know, if you put $100 in, you get $100 worth of rewards or earnings. You know, if you put $5,000 in, you get $5,000 worth. You know, it's kind of like drip. You know, you put your money in a faucet, you get 1% of whatever you put in the platform for that day. So in other words, you get to decide when you give yourself a raise. You know, so that's what I mean by you giving yourself a license to make all the money that you want. Okay, because based upon the economic microcosm that you create will determine, because it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. You know you're going to get your 1%. You know you're going to get your 3% a day from the platforms based upon the money that you put into that platform, because you were kind of a self-contained unit, if you will. But stick with me. Hold the line. You know how we do it here. Wu-Tang Clan forever and all of that good stuff like that. This is the Pendaker of Kung Tech Fu, doing crypto kung fu with you all day long. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the hand of all that is good be with you. And I will see you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and blessings and one love. Is this thing even going to let me out of here? I don't think it's going to want to let me out. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye now.